In this lesson, you will learn how to install packages and also how to load them in a session. Installing packages is one of the easiest things to do in R. There are two ways you can do it. Either write up a code to install packages, or you could use the GUI, the graphical user interface. But we'll start with the graphical user interface. Right here in our files pane, when you click on packages, we have this. Simply navigate to install here, then click on install. Then you have this modal. The interesting thing is the way this works is it's pretty nice and easy. Once you start typing the name of your package, it gives you a list of options to select from, and this guides you. For example, I could decide to install dplyr, and this, you see, I simply press tab and it auto completed it for me. And also ensure you click on install dependencies so that all the other little packages and libraries that dplyr depends on will also be installed with it. So we click on install. Then some of the times you might get messages like this, and here it's asking you to restart before installing, but you do not really need to do this. So I'll click on no, and here we have this installing. You must know that you need an internet, a working internet, to install packages, but do not worry, the packages are not usually large size. This is 1.2 megabytes, as you can see, quite little, but it's a very powerful package. Now, the other way we can install a package is to use install.packages. Now, there's a package called the tidyverse meta package, which contains a lot of packages that work seamlessly together. The dplyr, which was just installed now, is also a part of the tidyverse meta package. And I'm going to install that with the install.packages. So with install.packages, I simply type tidyverse in between the parentheses. The nice thing about install.packages is it should also give you an autocomplete option. So I'll try again, and we see it's giving me option tidy. So we have this, and we can select from there. So it's V. Now we have tidyverse. Once you press tab, it fills it in automatically, and you see that it's in quotation mark. Then you can install. No, I do not want to restart. Yep. And we see that this is 688, 3.4, and 287, and that's because I do have some package from the tidyverse meta package installed already. That's why it's this little. But once it's done, we are going to see it right here. Okay, so now that's done. One of the mistakes you are likely going to make while installing package is excluding the quotation marks. For example, if I have install packages and I want to install the scheme R package, if I decide to install it like this, you see that we have an error, and the error says that error in install.packages objects scheme R not found. And the reason for this is because this is an object. Let's just say it looks like a variable name. So what install.packages always accepts is a character name. So you need to put this in quotation. And once you do that, you have this installed. And to also prevent the error of getting the message that do you want to restart R, you can simply restart R from here. You click on session, then restart R. Then you have it like that. Another package we can install is install.packages. I think I have this already. Is the Pacman package. And the Pacman package is really nice. It's actually a package manager, but it's different from the base R package management ecosystem. Now, that's all about installing packages. Now, to load packages, there are two ways we can do that also, and you see that it's pretty easy. The first thing is we come to the packages here, and you look for the package you're interested in. You can see it here. For example, if I'm interested in the tidyverse, I can come to the search button and click on tidyverse like this. So once I tick this box, it is loaded. I will see library. It says that it brings a code, library, then tidyverse. That's a hint on how to load our package. So to load a package, for example, to load the Pacman package, we can use library, then Pacman. And once I click enter, it's loaded. But how do we know the packages that we have loaded in any half session? The way to do that is to use the session info. And once I press Ctrl Enter, we have an information on the packages that we've used and also more information about what we are doing. For example, this is my ARM model. I'm using the 4.4.3, and also this is my operating system 25.04. Then attached base packages. That's the default. We installed our packages, and we have stats, graphics, GI devices, utils, and so on. We also have base. Yeah, then also, then we have other attached packages. These are the external packages we download into R. And here we have Pacman. This is the version 0.5.1. This is Pacman here. We also have the tidyverse here. And the tidyverse also loaded these guys here. That's ggplot, table, tidyr, readr, loaded forcat, string r, dplyr, and pour package. So that's that about installing and loading packages. In the next lesson, we are going to see how to detach and delete package in how.